Okay, we cap radio, bong hits and cameos. That's a perfect ratio. Yeah, let's get high and watch a movie, blowing bomb haze. Me and my fiance, we cap all day. Let's get high and watch a movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Weed Cap Radio Show, aka Weed Cap Radio. I'm your host Caleb. With me, as always, is my fiance Lauren. It almost doesn't feel right to play such jovial intro music here this evening.
Why?
Well, it's been a rough week for the country. Mm-hmm. I know we're a comedy show, but it's not been good. It's not been good.
Okay.
We're about 24 hours removed from a national tragedy. And before we get into the movie and all of that this week, I've actually written something.
Oh God. Okay.
I've prepared something. It's not I know we're a comedy show.
This is serious. This is a serious matter.
This is a serious matter.
I have no idea what's about to happen, by the way.
I've written something to get my feelings out, on what's going on. And,
as we all should.
I hope that the listeners who normally tune in for a raucous comedy show can put that aside for a minute.
Just bear with us.
Here we go.
What?
We gather today in the shadow of a great loss. Excuse me. A light has gone out, and though we grieve, we also remember that this light once burned brightly, guiding us, uniting us, and reminding us what is possible in this great country of ours. For years, it has been a place of refuge, of strength, of certainty in an uncertain world. People came as they were and found belonging. They found comfort. They found a reminder that tradition still has a place in modern life, that there are still anchors in a culture too often swept away by change. Of course, there were critics. There always are when something dares to be proud, to be different, to be what others think is enough or more than enough. They call it all excessive, outdated, grotesque. But those criticisms never touched its essence. What they you don't need to laugh. This is sincere. This is sincere. What they mocked was precisely what gave it meaning. Its refusal for compromise, its belief that more is sometimes exactly what is required. And now, with this passing, we feel the silence. A silence not just of absence, but of identity. A silence that reminds us of how much was given and how suddenly it can be taken away. But let us be clear, though some doors have shut, the legacy endures. It endures in the memories, in laughter shared, in the comfort that has been brought to so many. It endures in the idea that America is at its best when it does not apologize for being big, for being bold, or for being itself. A torch has been extinguished, but the flame it lit in each of us will not die. We carry it forward, we honor it, and we will not forget.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace to the Primanti brothers' location of Hanover, Pennsylvania. That was taken from us so tragically yesterday.
With no notice.
With no notice. If you guys don't know this about me, I'm a huge... it's not funny. It's actually personally devastating to me.
No, I know. I just was so confused.
I have long been a supporter of Primanti brothers.
It's true. We went to the original location, what?
It's been...
years.
It feels like just yesterday. And Primanti Brothers is widely associated with Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. And I'm not a Pittsburgh sports fan. I'm not a Pittsburgh cultural fan. I'm not a fan of anything in Pittsburgh. I have a friend who moved to Pittsburgh. He's not my fucking friend anymore. I had another friend move to Pittsburgh. I ceased contact until he moved out of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
But Primanti Brothers transcended Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Primanti Brothers did something that no other restaurant chain has done ever.
Well, tell the people who don't know.
I'm getting to it. Can you shut the fuck up and let me build suspense?
Sorry.
Jesus. Primanti Brothers dared to be different. Primanti Brothers they said, hey, when you're here, you're going to be drinking. What if we just put a bunch of shit between bread? We know that's what you want. Let's just consolidate. Primanti Brothers did something that is, quite frankly, brave. And I, for one, am heartbroken, and I do believe it's been a painful day. Maybe not for the nation who still has Primanti Brothers locations near them, but our local Primanti Brothers was closed without notice yesterday. Now, I know a lot of other things happened yesterday, but I, quite frankly, could only focus on this. Primanti Brothers of Hanover, Pennsylvania, you had a good run, and I'll miss you for the rest of my life. Thank you. All right, guys, welcome back to Weedcap Radio. I'm your host, Caleb. With me, as always, my fiance, Lauren. Lauren, say hello to the folks at home.
We already did this.
I don't care. I'm starting over. Let me build suspense, God damn it. You never want to let a man have suspense.
It's no fun.
It is fun. It is fun. You never, ever want to let a man have suspense. And quite frankly, I don't find that appealing. You're going to have to change that if you're going to be my wife.
What are we going to do about the song that says fiance?
I don't know. I was thinking about reaching back out to Crack Amico, and then I figured he's very busy. It took him nearly 3.5 months to do that 10-second intro. So I don't want to, because then you get into wife doesn't fit where fiance goes in the song.
No, because he rhymes other words with it. Yeah.
Exactly. So I just think that we're going to have to not get married. If I had to,
perfect.
If I had it my way, we
can't decide on a wedding anyway.
Right. Well, it's because now our venue's gone. The Primanti Brothers in Hanover, Pennsylvania was going to host our magical nuptial ceremony. And they're gone. And now we'll have to pivot to the famous hot wiener.
Which was your plan all along.
The thing is, Primanti Brothers was tasteful. You went in there, they served trash food, but it was not a trash establishment. And that is something that is rare in this world.
Kind of like old Ruby Tuesdays with the sports memorabilia everywhere.
Yeah, you went in there, it's 11 o'clock. No one's judging you for drinking. The bar is full.
Everyone has giant sandwiches.
You go in there, and the Primanti Brothers crowd is a drinking crowd. Mm-hmm. Because I have no problem going in there sober. Well, not drunk. You're gonna have to have some marijuana if you're gonna go into the Primanti Brothers and make a real
appetite,
a real go at it. But the Primanti Brothers, they didn't try to hide who they were. They said, we're gonna put a bunch of shit between bread. You're gonna tie in a real serious buzz, and you're gonna hang out here for a while. Because the Primanti Brothers is not a place you get in and out of.
No.
You go in there, you have brunch, you get a Bloody Mary, you go in and you slam 7 to 8 Coors Lights, and no one's cutting you off.
They don't care.
The bartenders, the waitresses, they're all drinking too. And that's part of the appeal. Primanti Brothers, it should have been called Primanti Party. Because you go in there, they got games on, there's always a sporting event. I've gotten blackout drunk watching cornhole in the Primanti Brothers. And it's just something that I'm going to miss dearly. The movie this week, Together, starring one Mr. James Franco.
No,
Dave Franco. It stars his wife, Alison Brie. Who
is his wife in real life?
Yeah, it is his wife in real life, yes.
Weird.
She was actually named after the cheese. We have Damon Harriman, who was the creepy kind of gay.
The homosexual neighbor. Every good movie has one. We're talking the genre supernatural body horror. Now, I have to be honest with you. I'm over these body horror movies. Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
There was that movie, The Substance. It should just be called Don't Eat Before You See This.
Did you watch The Human Centipede? Have we talked about this before?
I've watched it in increments for as long as it takes me to come, and then I stop watching it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it for longer than maybe 15 to 20 seconds. The Human Centipede. I'm sick of these movies where it's like gross out factor. And this movie was directed by Michael Shanks. It was written by Michael Shanks, a real twisted fella.
Who the fuck is Michael Shanks?
Some weird fuck who thought all of this up.
Like, did he do anything else? What's his rapport?
I don't know. He should be in prison. This man should be behind bars. And honestly, some of the events that happened yesterday, we don't know who's done them. Start looking in Michael Shank's direction because this guy's got a fucking dark element to him. I'm watching this movie and I'm going, this guy belongs on a fucking list.
Crazy.
To sit here and dream this up, there's something twisted with him, right?
No.
Some guys, he's sitting on his couch and this comes to him. You want to know what comes?
What comes to you?
I'm sitting on the couch. You know what comes to me? Can't wait to go to Primanti Brothers this weekend. Now I don't have that anymore.
Not anymore.
It's been taken from me.
You can always go to the famous.
I'll never forget. The budget was $17 million, box office $28.3 million worldwide. It made $11 million to watch two people be gross together.
No, literally connect.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's a disgusting movie. Like, like it's meant for the gross out factor. There's no doubt that when they sat down and wrote this, they were going, and what that's really fucked up can we do next? And then Michael Shanks was like, I've got the idea. What if we put their arms intertwined inside of one skin?
Like in a sleeve.
Like some sort of Alison Brie, Dave Franco turducken. They're just fucking inside each other. And you think that might be hot. No. We'll get into that. They are inside each other later in the movie. Yeah. But this is what happens. Dave Franco basically plays Mac DeMarco, who's that gap-toothed beanie-wearing fuck who makes ambient music.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Mac DeMarco, he's like like an indie... You know the kind of guys who wear like sea fisherman beanies? Like the beanies rolled up above the ears?
Yeah.
And like rolled up
with
jeans.
A cigarette behind their ear.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolled up jeans, yes. And the white socks.
And the white socks.
Yeah.
These fucking like hipster is too nice of a word.
No, because it's like one step below. There's
hipsters and then there's these fucking these fucking leeches on society. They contribute nothing. They'll do like a Facebook post and they'll be like, who's going out to Charm City Art Space on Thursday? And then it's just like it's a bunch of guys commenting. They don't respond to any of the guys. And then a girl comments and they're like, haha, maybe I'll see you there. Oh, we've got a call coming in here.
What?
We've got a call coming in. Let's take a look. Hey, you're on Weed Cap Radio. Can you hear us?
Oh, hello. How are you doing?
We're doing all right. We've been better, if I'm being honest. Who is this?
This is Michelle Obama with the Carroll County Public Library. No relation. I'm looking for Mr. Caleb.
I don't know who that might be. I know the first name. How can I help you?
What I have here, I have an open account with some overdue items. I was wondering if we could settle up your account and possibly close your balance today.
Okay. I got to be honest. I'm in the middle of an internet radio show. I kind of do an internet radio.
It'll only take a quick second. A quick second, Mr.
Okay. I would appreciate it if you'd stop saying my last name. I don't know. I don't recall ever taking any books from a library. So this is an interesting call because I don't recall ever.
Well, doesn't read.
What I can do here, I can read out the items. And you can tell me whether you have them or not. If you don't have them anymore, I have to put it down in the system as a buy. And then if you do have the items, you can return them in the next 30 days.
Okay. Well, I mean, 30 days does seem like pretty reasonable, if I'm being honest. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, I don't remember ever even having a library card. I kind of stay off the grid if I'm being up front with you, but yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and read off the books.
Okay, let's start here, and after each book, you just tell me whether you have it or not. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. First we have Roar: A History of Lions Football.
I believe I first. Did you say boar?
Roar, like a lion roars.
Oh, like a lion roars. Yeah. I don't know if
right.
It does sound like that would be something I have. I don't know if I have it in my possession. I might have to purchase that one. What's the retail price on that bad boy?
It is $2.99 because it's from the library.
Okay. Well, I can probably I can swing that, I think.
What a deal.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep a tally here with my total.
Okay. Next we had I can give you a total at the end. Next we had based on a true story, not a memoir by Norm Macdonald.
I actually have that sitting on my shelf. I seem to remember purchasing it, but maybe I just purchased it from the library.
I'll put that down as a have. Okay, then we have the graphic novel of Shrek 2.
Oh.
Yeah. I think we
totally honest with you, Mr. Obama, I believe it's Mrs. Obama. I believe I rented that as a masturbatory aid. So yeah, I'll buy that one too.
We'll put it down as buy. Then I have Microwave Michelin, a guide to making microwave dinners look home cooked. You still have Microwave Michelin.
I do have Microwave Michelin. That is from when Lauren and I first started dating and I was trying to impress her. I was kind of balling on a budget.
Okay, there's a lot of these. We can do some comments, but we can't do comments on all of them, or we'll be here all night. Okay, next we have The Theory of Everything by Stephen Hawking. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. This is a magazine called Fat Butt Sluts 19. Do you have Fat Butt Sluts 19?
Yeah, I do. The pages are stuck together. Deep buy.
Okay. Then I have Crash on DVD.
No, I'm looking for that, actually. If you could point me in the direction. I do not have that in my possession.
We'll put that down as buy. Okay, I have Pray the Gay Away 2, How to Find God After a Relapse.
That was for a family member, but yes.
Okay, we got that one. Okay, I have The Food, the Bad, and the Ugly, Dishes from the Man with No Name trilogy.
No, I do not have that.
Okay, we'll put that down as a buy. This is a lot of buys. We have The Summer I Turned Pretty Gay. Do you have that one, Mr.?
Yeah, I read it this past summer.
Okay, we'll put that down as half. We have Joking 101, followed by Joking 102, and then finally How to Quit Joking.
Yeah. So the first two books, if I'm being completely honest with you, I was helping my friend Parker write some jokes, and then the third book was for me.
That makes sense. I don't know who this Parker fella is, but then we have The Wrath of Grapes, An Amateur's Guide to Wine Tasting and Martial Arts. Yeah. And there's a note here that says, "This is a real book." I don't know what that means, but do you have that one?
Yeah, I've got that one for sure. It's on my nightstand.
Okay. We also got This Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib, an urban satire by Quan Mills, and another note, this is also a real one. I don't know what these notes mean, but they're on there.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the title?
This Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib, an urban satire by Quan Mills.
See, I'm looking at that book right now, but it says written by Sam Cobb. Maybe it's another author.
He did have Quan Mills. He's known for his nom de plumes.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, and then this one is it's Seamen of Old. Seamen of Old?
Seamen of Old?
Do you have Seamen of Old? It's The Old Man in the Sea. Sorry, The Old Man in the Sea.
Oh,
you have The Old Man in the Sea.
No, I have the alternate title.
We're almost done, Ms. Carr. Just hold on a little longer. I have the 50 Shades Darker audiobook.
That was for my fiance. That's actually for our upcoming anniversary.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Then I have Crash on DVD again. Another Crash on DVD.
I've been looking for that DVD for years. So I don't have two. I don't even have one. And I would gladly pay a lot of money for Crash on DVD. I've been looking for it for a long time. I may have told you that if you were there while I was looking. I may have asked for it.
I might remember someone coming in and asking for 3 separate Crash on DVD, because I have it here again. I have a third Crash on DVD here at the terminal in the library. And then the last one here is 10 Keys to a Successful Marriage, but the graphic novel of that one as well.
Oh.
That I believe I have that, and I have not finished it.
Okay. Last thing, Card. How big are your balls? It was Dick Crudite the whole time.
Oh, Dick! I'm so sorry I cost you your job, buddy.
Hey, I'm glad that sandwich place closed down because now I got to do amateur magic. Okay, bye.
Bye, Dick Crudite. What a dick. His parents fucking poor Michelle Obama, Dick Crudite. Unreal.
Richard Crouton strikes again.
We need to get a call screener because that was crazy. So back to Together. In Together we have Millie, played by Alison Brie, Tim, played by Dave Franco. A couple, they're in crisis.
Yeah.
Because her boyfriend is Mac DeMarco and he's going on these tours. And, this is the thing, is that when you hear a band going on tour and you automatically assume they're successful.
Sure.
But a lot of them are just like eating nachos and farting in a van and they're just driving. And the vans, by the way, I was briefly involved in the local punk music scene a long time ago. These vans are breaking down at an alarming rate.
Yeah.
There's constantly a fundraiser. And also these people never lock their vans. Mm-mm. And the instruments are stolen.
Right. What do you
And you have a guy being like, I had a fucking Gibson SG stolen out of the van last night. Here's a GoFundMe. Yeah, the GoFundMe is to buy you a fucking key fob so you can lock it while you're walking away. You fucking I hate this is the thing, okay? And I don't even want to say this and be divisive, and I don't want to say anything that might be considered as rude or anything like that.
Okay.
The music scene is gay.
Oh.
And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I mean that the way that we would say that as kids, when something is just like, it gives you the ick.
Mm-hmm.
Musicians and the music scene as a whole tend to give me the ick. There are exceptions. There are good people making local music. Check out Suck a What. Great local band. Yeah. Some great local hardcore music. Such Gold, another fantastic band. They're not local. But by and large, musicians tend to be like whiny cunts, like melodramatic whiny cunts.
You've met a lot of technicians.
And then a lot of the other thing about this is you take that away and the musicians that aren't whiny cunts are like pussy brats. Like they're like, oh, I'm such a nice guy. I'm such a cool, nice guy. And it's all a facade to get pussy.
Wow.
And
Isn't that why people do it?
And then a woman withholds pussy and they turn into like
crazy.
I've got this guy on my Facebook who plays in a local band. Okay. He was a normal guy. Mm-hmm. He was dating a woman. She left him probably because he was a smarmy fuck.
Right.
And then he started wearing like fishnet shirts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like there are good local bands, but like the majority of them suck. And Dave Franco is like a melting pot. Like they put all of the worst local musicians and he's a self-important, entitled twat in this movie.
He was a DJ.
No, he's playing guitar, and they ask him to play guitar on a tour during the fucking movie. He's the worst person you can imagine. And then his wife is kind of a bitch.
She's a teacher. And this is the other thing. You're going to get into this. Let's stop acting like teachers are literally Mother Mary. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a hard job.
Because a lot of them are the most retarded women you went to school with. I'm not trying to be rude, but like the women that I know who became teachers, you're like, they couldn't barely do math. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then they had to go to college for it. I mean, they don't just like become a teacher.
They are handing education degrees out like they are fucking candy.
You just have to pay for it.
You just have to pay. It's like going through the motions. I think you could probably...
Well, now they have AI, so you're just passing shit without even trying.
That's what I'm saying. These teachers, every time you talk to these teachers, they act like they've been to fucking war.
They're like, oh my God, you wouldn't believe how hard my job is. Yeah, it's really hard making marks in red pen on illiterate fucking paper. And by the way,
they have to make the papers.
all of the people around here, no, they have lesson plans.
That they make.
No.
A lot of them have to make it.
No. I have it on good authority.
Oh.
These are pulled from resources.
You
like
know
online.
a lot of teachers too.
I'm in contact with some of my teachers.
Mm-hmm.
And one real one was like, yeah, this job is nothing. And I tend to agree with him because, again, some of the stupidest people I've ever met in my life go on to be teachers and they act like they are fucking like scanning for mines in Afghanistan.
Scan.
Bubble scan. And then, also, let's stop acting like teachers, okay? Let's stop acting like they're social workers, too, because they're like, oh, my God, I have to buy supplies myself. And you get a 3-month vacation, you know?
Yeah, but they don't get paid.
So what? Can you imagine having 3 months off every year and you just get to go like bartend and at the Primanti brothers and drink with me?
Well,
They got fucking sick jobs. I'm not taking anything away from teachers. I understand it can be a challenging job. But a lot of times too, they're just hanging out. What about all the times, I don't know if this happened to you because you went to like a cult school.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I went to a religious school.
Yeah, like I said, a cult school.
A Catholic school.
Yeah. You had to wear a uniform, cult.
No.
You had to worship during class, cult.
Not every class.
No, but you said you had to go to what is they call it chapel?
I had religion class.
You had religion class, and then did you have to go worship a god during school hours?
Worship?
Stop deflecting. Did you have to worship a god during school hours?
No.
Oh, really? Because you've told me stories about having to go sit in an unair-conditioned fucking...
The whole school was unair conditioned.
Right. Yeah,
So-
because they're funneling all of them. You know what? Your school probably got paid to install air conditioning, and they padded the pockets of all those pedophiles in charge. That's what I'm saying.
I can't say. I don't know.
I'm just saying I appreciate what teachers do, but I don't know if teachers should get the public revelry that they get. Does that make sense?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. So Alison Brie is a teacher, and she's one of the worst kinds of teachers because she's dating the worst man. And she's like, I moved. Also, another unrealistic thing. She moves to like Vermont, like the woods in fucking Vermont or something.
Yeah.
And first of all, why couldn't you find a teaching job somewhere better?
There was none available, apparently.
So she's teaching like in this like Hills Have Eyes ass school where like they're all ages for some reason.
Yeah, because it's like such a small town that everybody goes to the same school. I feel like that happens.
Oh, it's so disgusting when you think about these small towns where shit like that happens.
Why?
It's just disgusting to me.
All right.
Um,
It's like a Twilight town.
yeah. No, they're
Have you
allowed
even
out
seen
after
Twilight?
dark. What?
Have you ever seen Twilight?
No.
Right, so you would know.
So they got these little school and they moved to this Vermont. And so Dave Franco has a checkered past. And by checkered past, I mean his mom killed herself or something.
I think I think the dad died and she couldn't accept it. So she like slept next to him.
Oh, she slept next to his body, right?
Yeah, it was like a weird thing.
Yeah. And because then he's like, I walked in, it was like the smell was inside of me and she's sitting there.
Oh, it's like a whole thing. There's like some sort of metaphor happening.
This movie is just artistic Jackass. Like you watch Jackass and you're like, ugh, and this movie is them doing that under the guise of art.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
So they moved to this town and they're not getting along very well because, let's be honest, Dave Franco's not fucking his fiance. Actually, she asked him to marry her, which is crazy, in front of everybody in the going away party. And he just like didn't answer. And then it was like weird. Everyone was like secondhand embarrassed.
Yeah, we don't like that at all. I'm sorry. I was just thinking about how much I'm going to have to edit my last name out of this episode.
Yeah.
So
Fucking Dick Crudite.
Dick Crudite dropping my full government name on the podcast
Jesus Christ.
repeatedly after I asked him to stop, which is
Well, you did get him fired, so.
yeah, that's fair. So they move there, they go out exploring, and honestly, you're right. You're 100% correct about something for once.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
the whole movie, the tension between them is because Dave Franco ain't hitting it.
Yeah, all he has to do is fuck her. I mean,
He
Jesus.
Just has to lay some pipe, and she keeps being
She's throwing herself at him.
She initiates, and then he's just like, he goes with it for a second,
And
just
then he
enough to
gets
get her
trauma.
frustrated, and then he pulls away.
Mm-hmm.
And at first you think, well, maybe he's doing like a local musician thing where you get these women involved and then you pull away. You know what I mean? That's a local musician thing. You fuck women and then you and then you act emotionally distant.
You really have it out for local musicians.
And when they go like the women are like, we had sex, like, why aren't you talking to me? He's like, it's not you. It's just I'm going through a really difficult
I'm just
time.
in my head right now.
I feel I've got like you trust me, you don't want to be close to me. Bad things happen to everyone who's close to me. Like just fucking like poet emo stuff. So he's doing that. He's pulling away from her, and she's like, "Will you please just?"
She's begging for it.
Give me that Frankfurter. You know what I mean? Please. And he just won't do it. And then they go out exploring, but there's this weird sexual tension between them because she's like, and she says, I haven't gotten it in months.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
And he's just sitting in a room playing a Telecaster for some reason, wearing like a crew neck, which local musicians love to do. They love to wear these crew necks.
Cardigans,
they're big sweater people. You don't see them wearing hoodies a lot. They have no taste.
No, I think it's because the hood usually gets in the way.
Of what?
I don't know. They're cords. Don't they usually have like either like corded headphones because they can't wear AirPods? It's too mainstream. Or like cords for their, oh no, I guess it's a strap for their guitar.
Yeah, but you don't see a lot of these musicians wearing hoodies. They have bad taste. And they go exploring and they fall in a hole because they're walking through the woods.
Yeah.
You know, they fall into this hole.
It starts
and
raining.
They stay there overnight, which was a fucking insane decision because then in the morning it shows them just like nonchalantly strolling out of it. Like,
they climbed up the fucking vines. They couldn't climb up the night before because it was pouring down rain. You think
those vines dried out overnight?
Well, no, but it wasn't a waterfall of water.
I see. I would have spent all night trying to get myself out of the cave, and I would have said, you stay here. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go get help. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure.
Because I would have taken like a heroic stance on it where I would have put my body on the line climbing up these vines.
Okay.
And then I would have gone and gotten help. They didn't do that. They sat down there and smoked a cigarette together.
And drank water out of a butthole pool.
Yeah, there was this stagnant.
It's a mythical. Well, the whole movie starts out. We didn't even tell him about the two dogs being stuck together.
I don't remember that part.
Oh.
Go ahead. Tell them about it.
Well, in the very beginning of the movie, we see people looking in the forest and they're calling like two dogs' names. It's obvious that they're dogs. They're whistling and shit. And then they show a, shot of the two dogs in this cave and they're like crying. And then they go to this pool that looks like a butthole and they drink out of it. And then the next morning they're just like in the forest and someone finds them and they're just like staring at one another. It's super weird. They're just like locked in. So then they take them back to their home. The dad or whoever the owner is locks them in some sort of crate, like a giant fucking crate. Cause he's like, I don't know what's wrong with these dogs. They won't stop looking at one another. Then in the middle of the night, the little girl that he has wakes up and is like, hey, Dad, like the dogs are doing something weird. So the dad goes and checks on them and they're fucking stuck together, like merged into one dog. Well, not really, but like merged by the head. You don't remember seeing that?
Was I doing like a bong hit or something?
No, I just think you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I was.
It was really weird.
I was lukewarm on this movie from the beginning because
this was a movie for me.
Not a big fan of these fucking body horror films.
Yeah.
So they go down into this hole, and at which point they fall asleep, their legs are stuck together.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, it's mildew.
Just a little mildew.
Just a little mildew stuck.
You hear about mildew all the time. I've never laid eyes on it. No. Have you?
Well, yeah, in the shower sometimes. That. Have you ever seen that pink stuff in the shower?
Mm-mm.
No?
You must be cleaning it.
Yeah, it must be.
I've never seen that one bit.
Yeah, I do be cleaning.
So their legs are stuck together and they have to like
really work to get themselves separated. It's disgusting. The skin is pulling and stretching.
Yeah, and then they both have like wounds on their legs that they're not really concerned about.
8-inch infected wounds, immediately infected, like yellow, and then they just, what do? They roll their pant legs down and they go back. And all the while, there's a homosexual neighbor who is imposing on their lives.
Well, we didn't know he was homosexual at first. We thought he was into the girl.
You take a look at the well-manicured goatee and you go, either this guy is slaying puss or he's gay. You know what I mean? He's either like so into getting pussy that he has to manicure that thing every day to make sure it's in prime pussy condition.
Sure.
Or it's just like a sound deadener for balls slapping against his chin. So he's got a goatee and glasses. He lives the next house over from them. He also happens to be a teacher at her school, which too close for comfort. I don't want any of my coworkers living near me. Never have, never will.
No.
The thought of it makes my gag reflex act up a little bit. So they fall into this hole. They get these gashes, whatever. They get out. They don't seek medical attention. You just spent all night in a dank cave and you've got wounds that look like would make a field medic blush.
Yeah.
And they just go on living their lives.
Still haven't fucked yet either.
Then they go, and so then they have dinner. The homosexual neighbor comes over for dinner, and they mention to him, "Hey, we plummeted 20 feet into a cave, hit rock, but they don't mention that they were stuck together.
No, because to them it was mildew.
Yeah, but like that's a notable fucking piece of the story. Like if you and I fell in a cave and we woke up and our legs were stuck together, that's the story.
True.
Like the story isn't so much falling into the cave. The story is, hey, look at these gnarly wounds, these open, festering, seeping wounds on our legs.
They weren't bad.
They were bright yellow.
No, they weren't.
They needed fucking intravenous IV antibiotics.
No, they did not.
Absolutely, they did.
No.
You are too comfortable risking health stuff. So then they needed antibiotics.
They don't.
So they go, yeah, we fell in a hole. And then the gay neighbor, and I don't want to do this, but he's like, there was a cult, because he's very effeminate.
No, he tells people, well, there's also a missing couple in the area. He mentions that, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's a missing couple. And he's like, yeah, there was some sort of new age cult out there. They had a chapel. It probably sank. You probably fell into the hole. And they're like, oh, cool. And then
like a cult, sick. And he's like, they moved out of the area. Don't worry.
Here's where things get a little fucky, is that afterwards she goes to leave. Dave Franco's got his hog out in the shower.
Well, he's got a shower. He's been stuck in a cave all day.
Yeah, he gets in the shower. She drives away, and he goes into some sort of trance where his eyes roll back. He's butt-ass naked in the shower.
He's flinging around.
And he's just like, anytime she turns the car, he throws his body in that direction against the stupid fucking shower.
The shower tile.
And then he snaps to it. And then, long story short, they're like magnets.
Yeah, they like are super attached to each other. Like their bodies want to meld into one. Like
he's supposed to leave to go on tour in a van, and he shows up at her school.
He's sick. He's sick, and he's like, I need you.
I need you. And she's like, well, come into this bathroom stall.
They go into the little boy's bathroom.
And Dave Franco hits her with 30 seconds of raw power.
Mm-hmm.
And he ejaculates. And then when he goes to withdraw himself, his penis is stuck.
Bro.
And you see it. You see his penis stuck inside of her. And he's pulling on it. And
now I truly believe they actually fucked, if that's his real wife.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been his real penis.
I'm glad you said that, because it's time for a...
You don't have a sound effect for this?
Hammer check. No. So... here's something of note. We're going to take a brief sidebar. That was not his real penis.
No.
Because I thought maybe it had been his penis.
Sure.
But director and writer Michael Shank, his long-term partner, Louis McNamara. Oh, he's a gay boy.
Oh, he's gay. Okay.
He probably played the gay neighbor. He worked for a sex toy company at the time of filming. I told you this guy has got some fucking skeletons
yeah,
in his closet. For the particularly intense sex scene in the bathroom stall between Dave Franco and Alison Brie, Magnum.
It was just so Baltimore. Dave Franco.
Hey, yo, Dave.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Dave Franco's in the bathroom stall. He starts slipping her the sausage, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on here, yo? And then he blasts inside her. He goes to pull out, and his fucking hammer's stuck inside her, yo.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to wrap my fucking head around this, yo, because I'm like, could that happen to me? And then I realized no, because the walls ain't gripping me that tight. Dave
Just a country.
Dave Franco's got a hammer on him, yo.
Does he?
No, he actually doesn't, and it runs in the family. I've got a hammer check here for you.
Oh.
But for a particularly intense sex scene, Mac DeMarco was able to obtain very realistic-looking artificial genitalia for absolutely free.
Wow, bargain.
Now, I don't remember what we said the budget on here was. Now, do you think Mac DeMarco is
It was like 17 million, I think.
Is it like of a particular religion where they want to save money? Because it's a $17 million budget.
I see what you're saying.
It's a $17 million budget, and they're needing to procure fake genitalia for free.
For free? Right. Like you guys can't afford a dick?
Yeah.
A fake dick?
I mean, it's a little untasteful, if I'm being honest, to put a company in that position when you have a $17 million budget.
Thank God they didn't need a merkin.
Yeah. Oh, no.
We didn't see her pussy.
Prosthetics designer Larry Van Doinhoven added pubic hair to make it look even more authentic.
Yeah, to the dick.
So he's up in her. He can't pull it out. And this led me to go do some research. So I found that Dave Franco, you can't find his cock anywhere.
Oh, secret cock. You know what that means.
Secret cock. You can't find Dave Franco's dick anywhere. And believe me, I did maybe 4 to 5 hours of research on this today.
That's dedication.
Yeah, I was on like a hog hunt, you know?
No, I've heard of him.
So I was looking for that. I couldn't find it, but I kept coming across this picture.
What is it?
This is his brother, James. You know James Franco,
sure,
right?
I'm familiar.
He played Harry Osborn.
Played a lot of things.
He was in Pineapple Express. He was in Oz, the Great and Powerful.
Yep.
So here's a picture of Dave Franco,
Let me see.
kind of from the side, and you scroll down. What's that all over him, do you think?
Oh, it's cum.
It's cum, and there's his penis.
Oh, my.
There's his penis. And you go, you know what? Well, first of all, how are you
Why were you smiling?
Why me?
No, him.
Oh, okay. Why are you sending
no, he's not really.
a dick pic after you've come all over yourself?
I don't know.
Once you come, doesn't the desire to send that dick pic leave?
I'm not sure. I don't have a dick. I've never sent a dick pic.
I know, but what I'm saying is that if I was like, oh, I'm going to send Lauren a dick pic, and I jerked off until I came, once that's out of me.
Maybe it was for her.
Once that's out of, yeah, but I'm not going to do it. Once that's out of me.
That's rude.
You know, it's not.
Sometimes the ladies want to see it.
There's no path forward.
Am I right, ladies?
Once I empty that, there's no path forward. And
for you.
Yeah, because then you're like, well, I'm covered in jizz. Let me take a picture of me covered in jizz.
Yeah.
No. Terrible.
Send to my lady.
No, terrible. I would never do that for you.
Well,
so they start having this magnetism thing. Long story short, the couple next door, because the gay neighbor is like, yeah, I used to have a husband.
But we never found out what happened to him.
Yeah, he just kind of alluded to him.
She assumes that he died
from AIDS.
But then once they figure out that they've been cursed by this butthole river or the butthole, whatever it is, she's going to her house because she's trying to get keys because she had to saw their arms apart and they need medical attention. But homeboy took her keys.
Well, she has to saw their arm apart because they intertwine their arms and then go inside of each other's arms to make one
right, but
arm.
They took a bunch of muscle relaxers and they were able to free themselves. However, they were still connected by just a little thread of skin. They had to saw it off.
Oh yeah, because the whole film, homeboy is popping pills like you
Dave
would
Franco.
not believe.
He went to the doctor and they said you need muscle relaxers, which I'm not sure how that was fixing anything, but
yeah, I don't know. So they get inside of each other.
Literally.
and then they're trying to fight it. They kind of act like they might commit suicide.
Yeah,
And
we never know what's gonna happen in this thing.
Then they show them standing like naked, grotesquely becoming each other.
Okay, so the ending of this fucking movie, they are becoming one to Spice Girls to become one. Like the wildest thing I could have ever imagined. When to become one. Like, why would that please? Well, it's because she likes the Spice Girls, but what a crazy way to have two people intertwine. And then what's even crazier is that they have like their parents coming over for dinner, and we're like, what happened? Like we see the table is set, you know, the car's pulling up, and so we're like, okay, obviously they didn't die. Like, did they merge? And so the parents come to the door, and we're like, okay, who's going to answer it? And it's some sort of hybrid that's supposed to look like the two of them.
They've melded into one person.
Yeah.
And so I immediately said to Lauren, what's downstairs looking like?
No, we don't know.
I think we do know. I think what happened.
Big clit.
I think we've got a big clit situation because you take Dave Franco's dick, her vagina, you got to force them together because they're one person now. I think what we've got here is an r/big clitty.
You know what I think?
What's that?
The balls are turning into maybe some lips.
Some labia. Yeah. The balls are the labia.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've just got this big swinging clat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A big swinging clat.
Because like the two dudes that merged together, it's like, okay, obviously still a dick. But if one of them had a bigger dick, do you get the bigger one or the smaller one, or does it even out?
I think in a perfect world, they combine.
Yeah, to like even out, like in between.
No. In a perfect world,
oh, you get double
it's the
inches.
addition. Yeah.
Oh wow, no, I don't think that's it, but maybe
that's a perfect world. We
Well,
don't
'cause
live in
you-
a perfect world.
you wouldn't
Primanti
fuck?
Brothers is closed.
you wouldn't fuck anyone else if you were attached, like already inside the person you love, right?
Well, now that gets into a weird thing because if it's a man and a woman, likely not. But
well,
if
you
it's
can't fuck yourself with your own clit.
but if it's two men next door, two men who are both gay who have combined to make this, you're not going to not be horny, and you're
Well,
not just
right.
going to jerk. You're not going to be satisfied with jerking off.
Maybe if
You're going to have to go into town and find a twink.
Well, maybe you're jerking yourself off as the other person, so it's like they're jerking you off.
Yeah, but it's still your arm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be satisfying at all.
You gotta go get.
You know, I don't want to live in a world where if you combine with your fiance, you can't fuck.
Well, how are you doing it?
You just find someone else because then you're sharing
So
that
we
experience.
would fuck someone else if we were together.
I don't know. We would have to.
Combined.
We would because then we would both be experiencing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting. It would be hard to get someone to like our big clit, large labias.
Well, in this scenario,
You got big balls, buddy.
okay. Yeah, you hear that, Dick Crudite? I'm packing heat.
His balls are big, Dick. No, I'm sorry.
so-
Our neighbors are like, "What the fuck?"
The biggest thing about this movie that I want to get into before we wrap this up is that the whole movie was plagiarized.
What?
The entire movie was taken from another movie. And
What?
I wouldn't have even known this, but I was talking to my friend Al about it. And I was like, hey, this movie's like fucking insane. Like, I don't recommend you watch it, but
Right.
kind of a tastemaker for my friend group when it comes to movies.
I know that.
I recommended Closer
Well,
to
we
my friend
watch a
Parker.
lot of movies.
He's still preaching the gospel of Closer. I talked to him the other day. He was like, I just wanted you to know, I've told
Great
like
movie.
15 to 20 people about the movie Closer, and they've all loved it.
It's a surprisingly good movie.
I'm a bit of a tastemaker. That's how it is. You know, you don't ask for this. It's thrust upon you.
Yep.
It's from being reliable with movie recommendations, which I feel as though I am.
Yep.
So in May 2025, Shanks, Brie, Franco, the talent agency Endeavor, and Neon were sued in a lawsuit alleging copyright infringement on the 2023 film Better Half by writer-director Patrick Henry Phelan. Their production company StudioFest was plaintiff in the suit. So this is what happened. The similarities are fucking undeniable, down to
What?
the Spice Girls ending.
No.
Yes.
They took the two become one?
Yes, dude. It's the same movie. Like
we
it's,
need to watch it.
This guy wrote a script
Okay.
and they just took it. So
Did he
it's-
even make it into a movie or no? Yeah, you said it was
yeah,
a
it
movie.
was. Yeah. So they just took this movie and made it into a whole nother fucking deal.
What? Did they win the loss? Like, who won?
It's ongoing, but I
Oh
mean,
my
like,
God.
it's like borderline undisputable. Like, what are the, like, and that's not the only thing. Like, him reading from the fucking philosophy book is in the other one.
Jeez.
It's like the same fucking
So this
movie.
Mark guy wasn't the first sick fuck. It was this other guy.
Yeah.
What did you say his name was?
Henry Patrick Phelan or something.
yeah.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your name is. So, guys, that's
Wow.
been Together. Thank you for joining us
Along
this
with
evening.
a weird phone call from the local Dick Rudate.
Dick Rudate. Thank you for joining us this evening. And
Rest in peace, Primanti brothers.
Rest in peace, Primanti brothers. We love you. We hope you're doing well. We hope that you don't get too wrapped up in everything that's going on this week, because all it's doing is disturbing your individual peace, which should be placed above all else. Of all the other things, I was just talking to a guy at work about this today. He was like, "Can you believe all of this shit that's happening?" And maybe this is white privilege, but I said, You know what I said to him? All of that is so far away from me. All I care about is Thursday Night Football. And he went, "What? These are serious social issues." And I said, "Stop being gay."
Oh my God.
I know. So
It's bad.
And on that note, we thank you for listening. We love you all very much. Anybody who tuned in tonight, we had a couple of listeners there. We love you. A couple of live listeners, which is nice. We do like doing the live shows. It's a lot of fun. And then we are still killing it on Spotify, which brings me great pleasure.
You can't see, but I'm doing the hand heart.
She's doing the hand heart. We are still killing it on Apple. We actually kill it more on Apple Podcasts. More people listen on Apple Podcasts.
A lot of iPhones out there. Holla.
But guys, thank you. And
good night.
think of the Hanover, Pennsylvania Primanti brothers this evening.
Snack down.
We love you.
Okay. Here we go. Play us out for real, homie. All right.
Okay, we cap radio, bong hits and cameos. That's a perfect ratio. Yeah, let's get high and watch a movie, blowing bomb haze. Me and my fiance, we cap all day. Let's get high and watch a movie.